Howdy, we're back. So we're back to Hamburg once again. We've been away for a while. Let's kind of get started. So this season, it's just going to be like the other seasons, really. I have a couple transfer targets that probably will not end up happening. Yeah. But we're going to go and try to sell a couple players. Because I want to bring in enough funds so I can bring in... Felix. Because I need a central attacker. A central attacking midfielder. We're going to go ahead and try to sell Caustic. Because he's kind of old. We'll even put Gyro up there on the list. We need somebody to play ahead of Mason Greenwood because he's not good enough. So yeah, let's go and get started. So we have the Super Cup Pokal, or however it is, whatever the name of it is, first. So let's go and get that one out of the way. 2-0. Okay, we got our first deal. We also sold Santos, which I just remembered about. I don't even know if that was added into my budget, because I'm not sure when that actually happened. But we can get about 15 for him, so we're just going to try to get 15 flat. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. So there we go. It's a little bit more budget. So my next career mode is most likely going to end up being Cardiff City. So, we're gonna most likely go to Cardiff next time. Then we're gonna try something different. Like we might even come back to the Bundesliga and be Schalke. Because Schalke is in a relegation struggle right now. We're gonna try to get a little bit more money. Anyway, so we got all that. We also need to get rid of Steinman. We'll just put him up for that much. It doesn't really matter. And I guess now we can... What's our budget? We're gonna wait for like 1 or 2 more players to go, and then we'll start trying to sign Felix. I am thinking of the right player. I can't even remember. Okay, Caustic just left. So that will pump about another 10K into our budget. We also got a deal for Gyro, so I'm going to try to get about another 2 mil, probably about 1.5 mil out of him. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we can get him to go for about, let's go with that, 9.3. There we go. Okay, so now we need to get our player. I'm going with him because I would say that's the weakest part of our team. I was also thinking about going with maybe Madison, but he's way more expensive at this point, so I would rather just go out and get Felix. Yeah, João Felix. There we go. I couldn't think of the first name. Yeah, João Felix should be pretty good. He was really, really good in I think my Fiorentina career mode. I'm not sure which one I had him in, but he was a beast. There we go, 50 mil. Dude, I'm kind of like robbing Benfica right now because this guy should be way more than only only 50 mil. He should be like maybe 70 mil. So let's go and get critical. Crucial. 5-year deal. No release clause. I'm not going to accept that 1 mil thing because he's easily going to get that. So I'm going to pump in about an extra 500 a week just to make up for him not getting the bonus. And there we go. So we got our team pretty much set for the rest of the season. Last season we had pretty much a disastrous Champions League performance. Hopefully we can hit back this season. So yeah, there we go. Greenwood's done good. He just has not done good enough. Dude, Ito is so bad. Look at his thing. He has good dribbling, but that's all. Oh, whatever. But here we go. João Felix will be starting against Frankfurt. And I think it might be home. I'm not sure. I don't know. So I'm going to save up the rest of my money for the end of the season because we got to sign like a David De Gea contract, a couple other major players as well. 1-0. Okay. We have a lot of other deals that just came up. Dude, I can get him for only 3 mil. Heck yeah. I'm gonna immediately take that deal. He might not ever get game time, but I can bring him in now, sell him next season because he'll be probably about 1 or 2 rating higher next year. Sell him for maybe about 30 mil. This is a very, very smart thing for me to do. He might get on the pitch a couple times. Okay, let's go and start looking at some of these other deals. I'm gonna bring this guy in as well, and then we'll save the rest of the money because I just sold a defender, so I'm gonna bring in a bad defender, kind of, and just try to see what he becomes at the end of the season. We might even do a Huddersfield career mode. We're either going to do Huddersfield, Cardiff, or Fulham. Okay, there we go. So let's go and get started. There we go. We're going to try that instead. Because I might be able to... Because Gomes can go out and play, like, any of the front three positions as well. But here we go. Last season's league title race was interesting. It was a very surprising season. Bayern Munich didn't do that good. It was a very weird season. A lot of teams that you'd be crazy if you said they had any chance of winning the league in real life. They did it on here. They were all battling for it. It was weird. Bayern Munich was kind of left out of the race. They caught up near the end of last season, and then they kind of just dropped. They were able to pass us with only a couple games left, and then they just dropped off and didn't win us another game. Wow. Benfica, Real Madrid, and Dynamo Kiev. Okay, Dynamo Kiev is going to be where we need to do stuff. And then also, Benfica is probably not going to be that strong, so we might be able to take advantage there as well. Sorry, I'm just like setting up a defense here. Just setting up a backup squad for whenever we play against a weaker side. Who has the worst stamina out of these guys? ARP, obviously. Okay, there we go. Just a nice rotational team to play every once in a while. There we go. They pick up a 3-1 victory. Champions League. Here we go. My friend in real life said that one of my real life friends said that one of my videos like last week was copyrighted. I mean, not last week, a couple weeks ago was copyrighted. If anyone knows anything about that, let me know, because I have no clue. Okay, we got no Sandro Tonali. He's red carded. But here we go, Benfica. A 3-0. Good game. I feel like Felix was the final piece of the puzzle. Where's Nuremberg after 5 games? Okay, 14th. Okay, we'll risk playing our backup squad. Just so we're more healthy going into the Real Madrid match at the Santiago Bernabeu. There we go, 2-0. I'm impressed so far. We've won all 6 games. One of our first true battles here. away against Real Madrid in Madrid's competition. Oh, we actually win at the Santiago Bernabeu. Wow, incredible. Four one. Oh, we finally lost a game. RB Leipzig finally shut us up after we won every game so far this season. Okay, we're going to go and hit back here against Dynamo Kiev, who's not going to be here today. Oh, it's actually none of the starters. I thought it was going to be one of our starters. It's Guillory because he's injured. João Felix has been pretty good so far. 4-1. Felix picks up 4 goals. $4-0 over Meppen. Okay, this is a very, I would say, expected top 6. Maybe not mines or mains. I don't know which one you pronounce it as. But maybe not them. They're kind of the surprise in the top 6 right now. But this is like season 6. So, I mean, season 5, I think. So, I don't know. We lose again. This is Puge's third time being injured this season. And we're only in November. And we just suffered a training injury. Oh, dear. It's Diallo. How long was he injured? 8 weeks. That's fun. It's probably going to be Ampadu, or it's going to be our one Danish kid. Yep, it's the Danish kid, I think. I think he's Danish. I'm not sure. But there we go. We win. Okay, we have a pretty normal top 6 right now. Mönchengladbach, Schalke, Bayern, us. Well, we're not normal in top, but whatever. We are going to go for our 3rd league title in a row. Here we go, our first massive game of the season against Bayern Munich. We're going to head away. They are in great form right now, crushing Monaco, doing good against Hoffenheim, doing good against Cologne. I would say they do have a weakness. That back line is not that good. They still win, but that back line was not incredible. But here we go. We are already confirmed to be going through to the to the round of 16. We're gonna look to gain some form back. Gomes will have to come in for a while because we don't have Felix. We get a draw, our first draw of the season, I think. We're going to look to try to go top of the table after Hoffenheim right here. At home it should be. Yep. Still no Diallo or Felix. 2-0. Yuri comes off the bench and scores a goal. Yeah, okay. They were both 2-month injuries, so yeah, they'll be back about the same time. Felix is going to be back about a week after Diallo is. And we just suffered another training injury. Okay, ARP is also out for 2 months. We're going to start this game out with a backup squad. And then we're going to play the full team again. We're going to play as much of the team as possible against Real Madrid. 4-0. Okay, if we can pick up a draw, then we're fine. Also, we might even be able to pick up a loss and still go through. So we have 3 major injuries right now. Especially the Felix injury. That's one of the biggest problems. But Gomes is going to have to step up, which is what he wanted, so. Okay, we do lose at home. Hopefully we're still top of the group. We might be. It doesn't really matter at this point. Paulo Dybala gets Player of the Year. Still waiting for the return of one of my 3 players. Eventually, one of them will come back. We get a draw in the league, which I think that's our first league draw of the season. I have never seen that team in the German leagues before. And I've played as 1860 München before, so I cannot believe I've never seen this team. Backup squad. Three 3-1. Diallo has finally returned from injury. This is a really good league title race. We are going to be playing against AC Milan in the round of 16. And we pick up kind of a disappointing 1-1 draw at home. We're going to go away to Hertha Berlin, who we did beat away from home earlier in the season in the Super Cup. I would expect it again. Overall, they're not doing that good right now. They have lost their last 3 matches. They finished in the Europa League spots last season, I'm pretty sure. So it's a little bit disappointing for them to be that low down while doing that bad. Okay, let's go ahead and do the contracts. That's not the right spot. Why did I accept a $9 million release clause on him? Oh, whatever. Okay, there we go. All the contracts are now out of the way. I'm kind of disappointed in Session's development. The last time I had Session for the Fiorentina career mode, he got up to 91 rated, I think. In about the same amount of time as right now. But he's only 83 on here, which is kind of worrying. I brought him in because I thought he was going to reach his full potential, but it might be better to sell him and get Marco Asensio or something like that. But our team is finally coming back from injury pretty much just in time for the Champions League. Oh, we actually got in the team of the year. Oh, De Gea, Calabria. Oh, we only got 2. Okay. Pep Guardiola is manager of the year for, I think he won the Champions League with City. Man, I just hate that Bayern Munich, Leipzig, and Dortmund have all been opponents this whole career mode. Dortmund and Leipzig have dropped off a couple times. Like, I think Dortmund got 11th a couple seasons back. But it's just annoying trying to beat these guys consistently. Though we did just beat Dortmund in both games. Oh, Dortmund want to buy back Diallo. That ain't happening. Screw it. We'll play the backup squad against Schalke. Just because if I don't win the Pokal, I'm not too stressed out about that. The Pokal was not the point of our whole career mode. I'm pretty sure we already won the Pokal once. So I'm not going to put a ton of effort into the Pokal. We still won, which is why it wasn't that much of a problem. But yeah, no intention of buying anybody. So we play home, away, then we got that game. Then we play home, and then away. Okay. You know what? I have never, as a manager, conceded a hat trick. I just thought that. I just thought about that. I don't think I've ever conceded a hat trick. Oh, Dortmund slow down Bayern Munich, which is good. Okay, the backup squad's going to have to play Frankfurt because we're about to play AC Milan. And they pick up a good away win with Giuri picking up some goals. But here we go. We will host Milan first, and then we'll travel to Milan. Here we go. They just recently beat PSG in the group stage 2-1. They also destroyed their other opponents. And a worrying draw in the first leg. We're going to need to go to Milan in good form if we're looking to come out of this one alive. A 2-0 win gets Felix's goal, which will hopefully turn his fortune around. We will play Milan after we play Cologne, so we're going to play the backup squad against Cologne. But here we go, Schalke versus us. They've also been in the title race for a while. They're not in it anymore, but they were in the title race. Bayern Munich kind of hitting a bad patch. Dortmund are about to catch them as well, as Leipzig is coming back into the run. We win away from home, 2-0 against Cologne. And now we have an important match to do. We need to win in Milan or draw in Milan. As long as it's not a 0-0 draw, then we can draw. We will not have one of our most important players for this match. Oh, okay, 1-1 draw now. They have a very interesting team. Like, they have a player from, like, every massive club. Ryan Sessegnon takes a massive injury, and Mason Greenwood comes on. And we score in the 120th minute from Gure, and he puts us through to the quarters. Wow. I cannot believe that just happened. We will not have Ryan Sessegnon at all, though, for the next game. We're not going to have him at all for the Man Cities. They have full power to dominate. And in between that time, the league title might change up a lot, because we're going to have to do some rotations during that time. We're not going to be able to play Bayern Munich with our full power, because then right after that, we have to play City. But we have the whole March to have good form. I think what I'm going to end up doing is playing Gomes on the left wing. I think he would be the best option. He's been playing good every time he steps out there, I think. He's done pretty good. So let's go and get him warmed up here. Okay, hopefully we get one more game before the Bayern game. Nope. Okay. Okay, let's go make sure this team does not have Gomes playing as a starter. We're going to have to play... Yeah, we're going to have to play Porath. That's an interesting one to do. I'm going to take out Tonali as well. There we go. Yep, we get crushed. But now we host City. A 0-0 draw. That's better than a 1-1 draw, at least. Now, the only thing we have to do is not lose in Manchester. Which is obviously going to be difficult. Felix, please save us. Gabriel Jesus puts in an early penalty, and it's not looking good for us. Oh, they get a red card, but Leroy Sané scores after that. Let's be real, red cards don't actually affect the game on this game at all. And yeah, we're done. It's over. 4-0. I feel like that's my worst game as manager. Yep, that's my worst game. I think next season we're going to need a world-class midfielder. Because our current midfield's just not doing it for us, I don't think. We might as well just go for the Pokal at this point. Okay, we're in the final of the Pokal. We are in a massive chase now to catch up to Borussia Dortmund, because they are far ahead right now. Looks like we're gonna drop the league title as well. We have to get 9 points out of these last games no matter what. And even with the 9 points, if Dortmund don't drop anything, then we're not gonna win anyway. Man, what happened? We were doing so good. 1-0. Yep, Dortmund have won the league title. Away game against Mainz. Okay, we're going to try to get Ryan Sessegnon back into the... he'll get to play the final matches. He's not playing yet. If we don't win soon, we have to really start thinking of something, because De Gea is not going to be at 93 rated forever. So we need to make something happen next year before it's too late. I think Ryan Session could have saved our season, but he got injured. And that injury right there might mean it's time to get a new left winger. But here we go. Pokal final against Bayern Munich away from home. So the Pokal looks like it's going to be a fail as well. So no silverware for us. Oh, we actually get a surprise victory away from home against Bayern. So we do pick up some silverware at the least. It's starting to look like it's time to bring in surprises. Because it does not look like what we're doing now is going to get us any farther. So I guess it's time we make a massive decision. So, is that Neymar? Neymar should not be retired already. Weird. Okay, we're going to go make a sign-in on another defender. Just so I use up the money for something. So next season we got to go for it. We have to win it next year. Or else we're going to have to buy Gianluigi Donnarumma. Because De Gea's running out of time. So I think right now we're done bringing in new defenders. The only defenders I would bring in would be someone who is good. That would be like an 88 rated or something. But anyway, here we go. So Ryan Session, at this point, I think it's over. We're going to try to bring in whoever that Brazilian left winger is. I don't see how it could be Neymar. because that would mean Neymar's about 32. So what other left wingers are Brazilian and have such a good potential? And I know other clubs can't do youth academy, so they didn't just bring in a new player off the academy. I think that's who we're gonna bring in though, the Neymar, that Neymar guy. I just don't think that's Neymar. We'll check though. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Not really. Besides us getting knocked out by City, not winning the league title. Not a great season. I'm running out of options. Besides just buying better players. That's all I can do at this point. We don't have any particularly weak areas in the team. Our midfield's not incredible, and that's where I want to spend a good bit of money next season. But I'm not going to do that because I want to get another player, because Sessegnon, our left winger, is done growing already. Because, yeah, I don't know why. He just stopped growing at 83 rated. He has potential of like 89 rated. And he's already done growing at 83, so I need a new player over there. Also with Pedro, with the Paraná career mode, I won the Copa Libertadores. So I got that career mode done. But here we go. Let's hope that we have a good bit of money. 97. That's decent. Okay. We're gonna splash it on Zhao. And then we'll try to earn up a little bit more money and spend it on the other guy. Yeah, I know. I know that you just joined. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we got our backup squad and our main squad. So I'm not going to be able to sign him, it looks like, until the winter window. So at this point, it looks like signing someone else is the better option. So we're going to look into both Marco Asensio and Vinicius Jr. So I can get him for only 48 because of his release clause, which would be great. Oh, it's up here. There we go. Or we can just get Asensio as well. I don't know. It's probably going to end up being Vinicius because that'd be the smart one to do. But we'll see. We're also going to go ahead and sell a couple of these defenders. We're going to start just cleaning out a couple of the players who aren't going to play. We also need to get this backup squad set up because I forgot to set this one properly. There we go. How old is... Okay, you're only 26. Good. Okay, there we go. Okay, who do we want to go and sell? We can sell that guy. We can sell this guy. We can sell this guy. This guy. And there we go. Okay, we lost in the final. That does not matter. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I see a couple regions. No, I could not. Okay, we're going to go and bring in Vinicius Jr. Ryan Session's just not doing anymore. I actually might not have enough money to pay him. Wow, I just got him for incredibly cheap. I'll take it. So now we can make our second squad stronger. Because now I can start Session. Take out Paulinho. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. So next season, we're probably going to start spending money on midfielders. I don't know anybody in mind. I don't have anybody in mind. So we'll figure it out when we get to that point. So what I'm probably going to do is just try to get enough money to maybe do a pre-contract signing on a young player. I don't know. I might even just simulate until January. Because if I'm being real, there's a low chance of us failing. Let's just go and see. What do we got here? Here, we'll simulate until the Bayern Munich game and see where we are from that point. Man, this is taking a long time to simulate. Holy crap. It's been like a whole minute. We've barely gone through a month. So we got Dynamo Kiev, we have Monaco. So it's looking like an easy group stage so far. And Sporting Portugal. Okay. And we're out of the Pokal. We have done pretty poor, it looks like, overall. Yeah, we have not done incredible. We won there. Okay, I don't think we're doing too bad. Okay, yes we are. Okay, my turn. I gotta take over. I gotta take over again. My team is doing pretty bad. We already lost one of our signings due to injury. Wow. Wow, this is not good. Oh, come on, I still have to watch the animation. Screw off. Who is it anyway? It's probably Sporting Club de Portugal. Ugh. So the assistant manager, not doing good. So now I have to come back and save our butt because we've already dropped 13 points in the league. Which is just a disgrace. Okay, we've dropped 15 points in the lead already, in the league. Ah, dear. I have a lot of work to do because of my assistant manager screwing me. At least I don't have to worry about the Pokal. What was upsetting? Okay. We're 10 points off of Leverkusen. I didn't even check if we were safe in the Champions League. Okay. Okay, I would have expected Roma to do a little bit better. That one makes sense. Oh, Juventus got beat out by Anderlecht. Atletico got beat out. That was actually a decent group. Atletico barely got beaten there. This one was pretty balanced as well. That one I would expect. Shakhtar did better than Ajax, though. That one I would expect. That one was a good group, but I expect that. For some reason, I always get Dortmund and Spurs playing in the Champions League against each other. Whether if it's the group stage or the actual knockouts. Okay, we're only 4 points off of Leverkusen, so we've done good. We've done good at getting back into it. Now we will play away against Stuttgart. Oh, Tonali's not here. I was about to say, it was probably a suspension. Tonali suspended again. Wow, literally no contracts at all. That's insane. That's good. I'm happy with that. So the 13 mil is going to go into signing anybody when at the end of the season in June. This season we're disappointing a lot of players, but I don't care. It's the assistant. It's kind of the assistant manager's fault that they didn't get game time. And I'm not playing them because we need to get back into the title race. We got to get back into the title race. So once we get ahead, I would say, then we'll do it. But give me a little bit more time. A pretty normal top 6, I would say. I think this is away. Oh, I know, this is home. For some reason, I thought it was Wolfsburg. So we get away games before both of the matches, I think. I think they're both away. I didn't remember if this was away or not. Yeah, they're okay. They're both away games. Okay, so we're going to play the main squad here. We'll play backup squad against Mönchengladbach. We will not have Puig for the Champions League, which sucks. Hopefully they can pick up a win against Mönchengladbach. Nope, they lost. That's our first loss since the Monaco game, and that's our first league loss since the Bayern game, which was the first game I came back in charge. So we've done a great job at reviving our team. We are in trouble though against Spurs because we don't have our right back, we don't have our midfielder. We have a pretty tired team. Not a terrible performance. Okay, we're going to try to go into the next match with good form. We're going to need it. Okay, we are back in the lead. Okay, backup squad. Don't lose your second game of the season. Okay, at least they didn't lose it. Okay, if we can just win this game, that's all we gotta remember. All it takes is one win. All it takes is a win. If we're unable to win, then there we go. If we're unable to win it this season, next season's going to have to be a Donnarumma signing or a Lafont signing or something like that. Come on. Yep, that's the end of it. Champions League is already over. Wow. Another season it is. We're going to season 7. Like, I don't even see how we're not doing good against other teams outside of Germany. I don't see how we're not doing good against any of them. We have a good team. I don't get the problem. Maybe Jadon Sancho next season. That's my next bid, I guess. Jadon Sancho, I guess, will be next season's purchase. There we go. So that should, I think, bringing in Jadon Sancho will end Borussia Dortmund's time in the league for at least a season. So that will take out one major competitor. We could still win the league title this season. I think I need to do it to keep my job. So, yeah, let's keep going. We're doing good. Okay, Jadon Sancho, let's see what you look like here against us. Yep, there you are. It's a good team. Berkey's kind of old. Ziyech is old, I think. Phillips, 29. De Jong and Sancho are both young. Weigel's young. Grimaudo's mid-age. Taz a little old. Elvede's young, I think. Anyway. Okay, away against Bayern Munich. There we go. Good job. We've done really good at recovering our season. I would love for Bayern Munich to not be in next season's Champions League. So I'm hoping they get knocked out of the qualifying area. They probably won't, but if they do, that'd be great. I'm not worried about Borussia Dortmund because I'm going to be stealing Jadon Sancho. So they don't have really any chance of doing much next season. Okay, we already confirmed the title. Bayern Munich need to win to stay in the Champions League. I think they'll be fine. Oh, we lost a game. Doesn't matter, but we did. Bayern Munich are safe, and Hoffenheim are safe. So there we go. We got our top 4 decided. Bayern Munich can still get second in the league, though, which I wouldn't really care. And then Freiburg. Hopefully this is just like 5-0 or something. Nope. Oh well. But there we go. That's the end of the season. I'm just going to go and simulate till right here. And then we're going to buy Jadon Sancho next year. Paulinho is going to go into the backup squad. And then we're going to go and see what happens. I'm going to try to do another simulation and see if we do better. Because last year's simulation did not go good. But I think I'm going to do that later because my controller's almost dead. I'm getting a little bit bored. So yeah, I will talk to you guys all later. I'm going to go ahead and do the entire next season until the first professional game. And then I will stream again. So, yeah, see you guys later. There might be a stream later today, I'm not sure. But thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. Take care.